There are a total of 8 final season skins in Roblox Piggy, and in this video, I am going to rank them all from worst to best. Let's get started. In last place, I have the Jawbreaker. I have never been a fan of large, massive, colossal skins, and the Jawbreaker unfortunately meets that criteria. I think the Jawbreaker should have more colors because the skin just looks way too dark for my liking. The animations and theme is solid though, but I just think the size and design of this skin made it lose a lot of points. The skin wasn't worth the 4 hours of grinding I put into obtaining it, and I wish I had just went AFK instead. Meisery is overall a good skin. I definitely have a few problems with it, like how it is difficult for me to know where the hitbox is for this skin, and how this skin doesn't have good animations, but the important part is, the positives outweigh the negatives. I think the design is cool, I love the theme, I love the snow trail it leaves behind when it walks, and in my opinion, the best part about this skin is how, with every kill, Meisery grows kind of a Christmas present tail. I think that is an amazing detail for Meisery, and to me, this skin was worth the Season 6 grind. 3 days before creating this video, I've been debating whether or not to swap Carver and Meisery for this list. However, I decided to put Carver above Meisery because of the following reasons. I like Carver's design. I think his design is amazing. I think I grew to like Carver's animations, especially his crab walk. The theme is also really good, and if I had the skin, I definitely wouldn't have trouble guessing where the hitbox is, because Carver's design would make it easy. I genuinely can't think about anything particularly wrong with this skin, but the reason why this skin isn't higher on my list is because the skins after are just better at pretty much everything. Antio is cool. This is another case where the positives outweigh the negatives, because the only thing I think Antio lacks is a design. Antio is similar to the Jawbreaker, where he is pretty much only one color. Even when Antio gets a kill, and Antio changes colors, Antio is still just one color. And if a skin is 90% one color or more, that is a guaranteed way for me to not like the design. But everything else about Antio is great. I love his animations, especially his jump scare animation. How can you not like the jump scare animation when it literally does a 360? The theme is terrific, and I adore his jump scare sound. It gives kind of an insect vibe, which is accurate because Antio is an ant. So although the design is not great, everything else about Antio is so spectacular to the point where the design being not good really doesn't matter. Okay, Griffin is easily the best skin out of all of the skins that change in some way every kill. I mean, let me just show you what happens. I mean, how can that not be absolutely spectacular? The animations for Griffin is simple for the most part, and if you don't know, I would prefer simple skins rather than over-detailed skins like Silz's. The theme is great, it gives off a shiny sparkle vibe which perfectly matches Griffin's appearance. Basically, there is nothing about the skin that is bad. So why is it not in the top 3 exactly? Well, sometimes when I get a kill with the skin turns yellow, which is incredibly embarrassing. Anyways, let's now officially enter the top 3. I only have 3 final season skins on my main account, so because the Jawbreaker and Meisery were unfortunately at the bottom 2 spots on my list, I am extremely happy that Krampiggy was able to meet the expectations to be in the top 3. I love everything about Krampiggy. The design, the animations, the theme, everything about Krampiggy is simply phenomenal. I think the weakest part about Krampiggy is his jump scare, but even then, the jump scare is great. In my opinion, this skin was 100% worth the Season 7 grind, and it is currently extremely difficult to convince me otherwise. The absolutely crazy part about Bakari being at number 2 on my list is that Bakari actually has something negative about it. That being when Bakari turns invisible, it is difficult for me to know where the hitbox is. So the fact that Bakari has a negative, and Bakari is still at number 2 on my list, just proves how amazing the positives are. The design is phenomenal, simple and absolutely amazing. The animations are also just fabulous. especially her jump scare animation. I always see it as her literally flying into your soul. Literally everything about the skin is just so excellent. And literally the only thing holding this skin back from the top spot is the special detail for this skin. Although the skin turns invisible for 2 seconds every 8 seconds or something, which I know it can catch players off guard, it's not helpful for me because then I have to guess where the hitbox is. That is the only thing that is keeping the skin from the top spot, but regardless, absolutely fantastic skin, and I genuinely wish I had Bakari on my main account. Now for number 1 on my list, who is not only my favorite final season skin, but my favorite skin in the entire game. I am, of course, talking about Season 3's Mr. Bliss. In my opinion, this skin has 0 downsides, and the positives literally couldn't have been more improved. This skin does a perfect job at literally everything a Piggy skin needs. A theme? Perfect. A design? I mean, it's basic, and I have a thing for basic skins, so the design is also perfect. Animations? They're perfect as well. Absolutely perfect, and this skin literally couldn't have been better in the slightest. No matter what skin you show me, I can tell you with 100% confidence that it just won't be better than Mr. Bliss. I know that a lot of you are probably asking me if I really mean it due to the vocabulary I used when creating this segment of the video. Well, the truth is, yes, I really do.